Thomas is in here again. Let's be sneaky. This is the last night of the dead. It's tonight or never. I've got to do this. I just hope you'll understand. Oh, hello, Sean. Thank you for coming here. I'm about to head down to the catacombs. Are you ready to brave the dangers of the catacombs? Yes, I have some of our favorite toffee in my father's ring for the ceremony. I have enough magical protections on me that I should be able to avoid any encounters with undead on my way to the Paladin Memorial. Would you like me to go with you? I'd like you to meet me at the memorial. We'll attract less unwanted attention if we sneak there by ourselves. What's the best way to the Paladin Memorial? From the stairs down from the sea caves, go north through the door to the area with the tomb of Morris. Then make a left turn to head west. If you continue westward, you'll eventually find an area with the Paladin symbol on the floor. Go through the door to the south and the corridor will lead you to the memorial. It's really not that hard to find. I hope you're right. That's not a place I want to get lost. I have to do the ceremony tonight. If you don't show up before 2 in the morning, I'll have to do it without you. Please try to make it by midnight. Midnight, right. And Sean, thank you. Your friendship means a great deal to me. Good luck and take care. You too. I'll see you later. Boy, getting right into Thomas's quest. Let's not go upstairs. I didn't mean to do that. Pop in here. What happens if you flirt with anyone? As far as I know, nothing. I mean, nothing bad. I think some of them you can't, like, actually get a romantic ending with if you flirt with the others too much. Thomas, I think, cares. Joel, I suspect, does not. Anything new to talk about any of these with? Nah. You know what I should do? Okay. Later, Nat. Thanks for coming in. Where's that ghost? There's that ghost. In case you're still wondering, Manu is hanging out in the rec room right now. Ah, so that's where Manu is. And here I've been looking all over for her. It's not technically a quest, but it's nice, you know? Let's drop off an apple. And let's go do some training before we head down to the catacombs for the evening, because we've got a little time to burn. So, I think I'll go for a stroll. Show off, Sean. Nice to the people you meet on the way up. Doing the Quest for Glory quotes in the chat here, I see. Open Sesame. Get some saves going. I have to say, I actually mostly don't find the difficulty of the game is too much worse. Okay, let me double check where I'm going. Yeah, okay. I need to... The, not fighting anything, by and large, you don't miss much. Although there's the few unobtainable items that are annoying. On the other hand, the kill all the bosses route kind of sucks. Saving again. Heading over this way. Pretty sure this is the peace room. Here's our paladin symbol. Do another save. I can barely hear someone talking out loud, but the only word I can make out is paladin. It sounds like Thomas. I hope you don't mind, sir. I'm sorry to disturb you like this, but I just really need to talk to you. Sean, you made it here safely. I'm so glad. I was worried that you'd get lost or caught by something terrible and it would all be my fault. I should have come here with you. We both would have been safer together. I'm about to start the ceremony now. Please don't talk while I do this. I know you'll have questions, but they'll have to wait till afterwards. Kendrick Thompson, Paladin of Sardonia. I call to you from the land of the living. Kendrick Thompson, hear me across the Shadow Gate. Kendrick Thompson, I kneel by your gravesite. I am blood of your blood, Kendrick Thompson. I brought some toffee, just like the toffee we shared together when last we saw each other. I share it again with you. I brought the ring, your paladin ring, that was given to me after you died. They told me you wanted me to have it, sir. I've kept it ever since. I now cut open my hand and let my blood flow down upon your ring. Please, Kendrick Thompson, draw upon the life force of my blood to pass through the spirit gate. I offer you food. I offer you power. I offer you my love, Kendrick Thompson. Come to me. Janet, is that you? Yes, Papa. Yes, sir. I'm here. I miss you so much all the time. I just needed to really talk to you. I wanted to be a paladin just like you, but Mama didn't want me to. She wanted to take me back to Albion to live. She wanted me to be a proper daughter, get married. I disguised myself as a boy and took the scholarship to the Hero University. I thought that they would let me learn how to be a paladin. But then the headmaster said that I didn't have what it takes to be a paladin. I'm so sorry, sir. I'm just not good enough. Does your mother know what you have done? No. I was afraid she'd try to take me away with her. Was running off from home and trying to deceive people the right thing to do? No, sir. Do you truly believe that you deserve to be a paladin? No, sir. Yeah, I don't like this storyline very much. A paladin must always do what he or she knows is right. A paladin might make mistakes, but then paladins must do everything they can to fix the problem. Always do what you know is right, Janet. You have chosen your own path through life. Do your best. The journey you now take is a difficult one, but you face it with honor and courage. I am very proud of you, Janet. I will always love and watch over you, daughter. I love you too, Papa. Papa, there's so much more I wanted to say to you. At least you got to say the important thing, Thomas. Janet. Thanks, Sean. Thank you for being here. You were right. I have a lot of questions to ask you now. I'm sorry, Sean. I'm exhausted and I have a lot to think about. Let's go back to the castle. We can talk about this some other time, please. Yikes, I don't want to miss breakfast again. Yeah, so... it's actually worse if you defend him. It's for me personally, it's a tough storyline as a trans person to deal with. And that's why I don't flirt with Thomas. Anyway, that happened. As I was saying, most of you did very well on the last quiz. Oddly enough, Herr Sosi, you did worse than your normal excellence. I'm sorry, sir. I was distracted by recent events. If poor results could be excused by recent events, I would think it would be Herr Kiro making that excuse rather than you. However, Herr Kiro did very well despite his ordeal. Herr Kent and Herr Kiro have perfect scores. The rest of you did as well as could be expected on your part. Are there any questions or comments about the test? Let's ask about the advanced tool use question. Why wasn't the answer about advanced tool use all of the above, since the answers all applied? First of all, the question asked for the best answer. Secondly, I have yet to fibroid to defringe the latch mechanism of any lock. Tomorrow's lesson will be on the concept of the trickster and the role of the rogue in society. Dismissed. run. I've always been rather fond of uncovering secrets. However, there are some secrets in this castle that even I do not dare to investigate. Oh, really, Joel? I gather you haven't totally recovered from your experience in the catacombs. I have nightmares of being helplessly trapped and awaiting death in the dark. I feel like such a coward. You aren't a coward. You dared to go into the catacombs and explore them even though you knew they were dangerous. You managed to survive for days even though you were injured. You're one of the bravest people I know. It's kind of you to say. Not just kind, but true. And so generally the snarky option either uses or builds moxie, but it also tends to piss people off. How does it feel knowing that Sosie can't bully you around? It is actually nice to not have to be Cesar's henchman. What's this about secrets in this castle? There's a secret passageway behind the creepy painting in the library. Yet every time I go near the painting I feel a chill go up my spine and I don't dare step into the hidden hallway there. If you dare to brave that passageway, please let me know what you find there. It would be a pity to not know what secrets lie behind the library. Have you got any new items for sale? I have just managed to get hold of a very rare and valuable item, a stiletto. It is a very effective combat weapon. To the right person, this will sell for a lot of money. However, because you are my friend, I will make you a very good deal. What secrets have you learned about the castle? There is reputed to be a dungeon and an interrogation room somewhere near here. I have never managed to open the door near the ladder to the gazebo, but I suspect it connects to the dungeon. See you later. I will indeed look forward to it. Let's flirt. Why don't we put our disbarred bard skills to good use by sneaking off for a while together? How very roguish of you to suggest such a thing. I know the perfect place for us. We should do this more often. As often as possible. Unfortunately, that means I'm late for class. Fortunately, it doesn't actually matter as long as you're there before the class is over. Dodge a Turk. Go to science for the last day. I hate to break the news to you, but this is the last class in Science 102, Practical Applications of Basic Scientific Principles. I hope that you all have renewed interest in the sciences and now know the joy of experimentation. May you always question assumptions and put them to the test. This session will be devoted to allow you to pursue the experiments of your choice. You all did very well on the final exam. Perhaps not as well as you did on the previous exam, but you did all pass. And now we're gonna have to science the shit out of this place. Well, I think I can't make I can't exactly make one super glowy. Let's do that. And I'm out of materials for everything else, so gooey it is. Supper's ready. Let's go play some cards. If I play my cards right, I bet I can raise my game. I need to stop letting my hand show on my face. Yeah, that would be good, Sean. I would also like the Science Prof's goggles, definitely. They're so science-y. Not too sure what kind of food I just ate, but I know that I liked it. Grab an apple. Never know when I'll get a sudden craving. But also, I'm going to immediately come over here. And leave the apple for the quirk. So I'm going to go over and find Thomas in the library and have a chat so we can kind of wrap up that storyline. There is one other thing that I know you can do as relates to it, which is you can rat him out to Sophia, but frankly, the thought of that makes me absolutely ill, so I'm probably never going to do that on any playthrough. But let's talk. And then I'll leave the question of how well this storyline works to... Well, I'll leave it more or less alone. How are you today? Now that I've spoken with my father, I'm feeling very relieved. I didn't realize how much my guilt about being a rogue rather than a paladin was weighing on me. Your father must have been a great hero. That was an impressive memorial. He was knighted for his bravery by the King of Kent in Albion. You can see that on one of the murals in the memorial. He fought the dragon shown in the other mural here in Sardonia. My father has always been my hero. I didn't realize how much of a hero he was to other people. So are there any books written about your father? Paladins don't like publicity. My father would have been shocked if he realized how fancy the Paladin Memorial was. He would have preferred a simple plaque. Why do Paladins avoid publicity? I mean, people love hearing about heroic deeds. I think it's because Paladins see themselves as servants of justice. They don't seek glory or gold. They seek to do what must be done for the good of all. When my father was home, he liked to spend quiet evenings helping me with my lessons or telling me about the lands he'd visited. He seldom spoke about his missions or deeds. In some ways, I guess Paladins are like rogues. They don't want to call attention to themselves. They just want to accomplish their goals. Not doing the flirting. See you later. I look forward to it. And here we go. Thomas looks so cute when she's studying. I guess I won't disturb her concentration. I don't. Yeah. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Already did my cards today, didn't I? Double check if anybody's here. Let's just practice our darts for a bit. Yeah, it's a lot worse if you're flirting with Thomas or have a romantic relationship, because you get asked your opinion. Which, again, is why I don't do that. And practice some pool for the rest of the evening. So now using the right name but the wrong pronouns. I mean, yes. Like, my position on it all is that Thomas is presenting as Thomas, and I mean, for goodness sake, the beard, and it's a dick move to use she, her pronouns in those circumstances. Curfew, out of here at once! This recreation will cease. Everyone return to your dorm room immediately. I will be watching you. Sean does know the other name because the father used it Oh, hey, Aeolus, I forgot we were going to have a conversation. Sorry. Esme is wonderful! Sounds like things are going well for you. It may sound academic, but Esme is angelic and I'm copacetic. So, have you talked to Esme yet? I haven't just talked to Esme, I danced with her! And I didn't step on her feet or trip over my feet. It was so enchanting! As long as you're in a good mood, why don't you clean up the room? I'll get around to it as soon as I can spare the time. Good night and sleep tight. Everything will work out right. Yeah, Sean used the other name after the scene with the father. If you choose to defend Thomas, he actually switches which one he's using partway through. Alright, I think this is a reasonably good point to leave it at, so I'm just going to do a little bit of study. And save. And we'll call that stream for today. Probably none next weekend, but weekend after that should be back. Might have a special guest. Till then.